Hey everybody, good morning, happy Sunday. It's Maria Pope and I am excited to get to spend some time with you guys. It's been really fun learning about your guilty pleasures, seeing what kind of coffee you drink, and now that I know that so many of you are coffee drinkers needing a little boost in the morning, we're going to be talking about some of our functional hydration products that actually you might actually stop drinking coffee, believe it or not. Hi Marie, good morning, welcome, welcome. Where are you joining us in from today? I would love to hear. For those of you who've never been on a live video, I love feedback, so sending me some hearts, giving me some thumbs up, asking questions. I'll try to answer them as we go along. And yes, good morning, Holly. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Where are you joining us from today? For anybody who's catching the replay, this is how it's gonna work. So I'm gonna talk about these products really quickly, and then I'm gonna go through each and every one individually. So if you're watching the replay and you're interested, say in Smart, I'll hold the box up and then you'll know, okay, this is where I wanna start watching it. And I'll do that for each of them. So I'll give you guys an overview and then we'll go from there. Sound good? All right, so let's get started. My name's Maria and I live in Northwest Arkansas, and I know that I feel like everybody talks about their products, like, oh my gosh, my products are the best, right? Well, I wanted to tell you that I was very, very skeptical of these products. Good morning, Sarah. Good morning, Juanita. I was very, very skeptical of these products because I am a wellness educator. I teach at the collegiate level. I have 2 degrees in wellness with a focus in nutrition and an exercise physiology. I'm an exercise physiologist. And so a marathon runner, a mom of 4, like it's very important to me what I put into my body. Yeah, I'm loving seeing you guys joining. Feel free to send me some love. It always makes me feel good. Give me some thumbs up, ask questions, whatever, and I'll try to get to them, okay? All right, awesome. Anyways, I'm very, very particular about what I put into my body. And so when this company was introduced to me, my first thought was run, just get away. Like, this is junk. It's more of that stuff that they sell online, and I'm not interested in it. I eat healthy, I exercise, I'm a healthy weight. What more could I possibly need? Do you guys ever feel that way? You see things like how you can wrap your body and lose weight, and I was like, no, I don't do stuff like that. I'm not interested, because I know the only way to lose weight is through exercise and proper nutrition. However, with our soil and knowing how depleted it is, there's also room and a need for supplementation, and that's where these products come in. So let's talk really fast about BeneYou. What is BeneYou? BeneYou is not really BeneYou, it's BeneYou, and it's a parent company of 3 companies. Jamberry, who you may or may not know, M Global, who you're going to be introduced to today, and Avicay, which is a Love Your Gut product line that we'll be introducing tomorrow, and it was used in clinics all over the East Coast. They were charging about $1,200 a month, and the creator of it, the dietitian, was like, this is ridiculous. People need to be able to get healthy. We need to make this mainstream, and so we'll be bringing it to you tomorrow in Avicay, our 3rd company. So let's talk about these products right here. So first of all, the number 1 product, the fellow flagship product, is called Koryo. Okay, Koryo is our mega antioxidant, anti-inflammatory stick. The sticks look like this. They're super easy to use. They taste great. You just dump them into 16 to 32 ounces of water. I actually put half a stick in 35 ounces because I don't like things very sweet. They are naturally sweetened. Some of them have stevia. I will tell you, you cannot taste it. It does not have that nasty aftertaste at all because there's such a little bit used in it. Okay, this product right here is anti-inflammatory. It is based on the mangosteen fruit. Mangosteen is actually called the queen of fruits. It is a superfruit, has the highest levels of xanthones, and is used in Malaysia to treat eczema and psoriasis. It's used in China in traditional medicine to help with arthritis, diverticulitis, which is like stomach disorders. They use it for skin disorders. They use it for blood sugar regulation, for diabetes over in China, and things like that. It also contains acai and elderberry. Has anyone here heard of elderberry? I bet you have, right? Everybody wants it all winter long. They make their little syrups and stuff. Okay, elderberry, cranberry, let me see what else. Bilberry, grapeseed extract, and green tea, okay? This one is sweetened slightly with stevia and cane sugar, but there are only 5 calories in it. All of these sticks, I should tell you, are keto friendly and diabetic friendly. Okay, so I will come back and talk about this one more in just a second, but I want to go through the rest of them so you just get a heads up about what they are. Next one is Go. Go is my natural energy source. Okay, how many of you guys, lots of you are saying you drink coffee, right? You can probably get that like jolt of energy in the morning, and then it's kind of crashes later, right? And then maybe you need a Coke Zero or a Diet Coke or another cup of coffee or something like that. What Go is a natural sustained energy. So instead of experiencing this jolt and then a crash, you come up and then it has a really slow half-life and it's sustained. So basically, if I drink one of these at 11 o'clock in the morning, I don't feel energized. I feel like myself for the rest of the day. It's really, really incredible. On top of that, it's loaded with B12 and B6 and electrolytes. So it's a great sports replenishment drink, which is what I use it for after my runs, and also just a really good energy source. I'll talk about it more in just a minute and the science behind it. All right, the next one, and this is actually the most fascinating one. Anybody here have Alzheimer's running in their family or dementia or anything like that running in their family? This right here is Smart. And when I gave these to my physician, they researched all of them. And when she looked at this one, she said, oh my goodness, I have never seen this before, but I think all of my patients 55 and over need to be on this. And the reason why is because it's a natural nootropic. So nootropics are like Adderall. Okay, what they do is they stimulate your brain without stimulating your body. Okay, Adderall, it messes with people really badly, right? And there's lots of people who are like borderline ADD, borderline ADHD, or people with slipping, declining mental conditions. This is what Smart is going to help with, and I'm going to talk about this one, and you're going to be really blown away. It's loaded with huperzine A, which is the leading Alzheimer's medication in China, but it's an herb. Crazy. Okay, I'll talk about that in a second. Soul is this one right here. Soul is our mood boosting stick. It tastes like sunshine in a glass. What this one right here is for anxiety and mood disorders. If you think about it, the number one prescribed like medicine in this country is for mood disorders. Now, why do doctors have to prescribe so many mood disorder medications? It's because they have no other options. They're not able to prescribe herbs. They're not able to use things that exist in nature. However, this stick right here is all herbal, and it does just that. It helps with mood regulation, anxiety, and I'll tell you more about it in a minute. And the last stick is Trim. Now, I saved this one for last because as an exercise physiologist, I will tell you there is no way to lose weight without proper nutrition and movement. Okay, that doesn't mean you have to be a marathon runner, but you do need to be moving your body. You should be accumulating 30 minutes a day. It's really important. So why do I even talk about Trim? Okay, Trim is a natural appetite suppressant. So if you're doing those things, if you are exercising, if you are eating healthy, then Trim is going to help curb those cravings. So do you ever have those days where you're just eating and you don't have a reason to be eating and you keep eating and there's no like, yeah, I'm not just the only one, right? Okay, that's the time when Trim comes into play. Trim is going to help you curb those cravings and stop you from eating when you don't need to be. That will naturally help you to lose weight. However, I am not going to tell you this is a weight loss pill because there's no such thing. If any company tells you that they will make you lose weight, they're lying to you. It's not sustained weight loss and it's not a healthy thing. But this is a tool to put in your toolbox. Fair enough? Okay, so now that I've explained these sticks really fast, I'm going to start going through them one by one and explaining a little bit of the science behind them. To me, it was really important before I started using any of them to go through PubMed, to read the published literature, and to know why were these sticks formulated the way they were. And then after I felt comfortable with that, I wanted to try them and see if they worked. So let me tell you my story on each one and let me tell you a little bit about them. If you're watching the replay, now's a great time to start fast forwarding to the stick that you're most interested in. I'll hold the box up and talk about it. That way you'll know, oh, she's talking about Core, that's the one I want to hear about, and then I'll switch. Fair enough? All right, here we go. So Koryo right here, our flagship stick, is based on superfruits. Okay, that's a term that is used so freely. However, a superfruit basically is any fruit or naturally occurring plant product that has a very high level of antioxidants. They're touted as the highest level of antioxidants. And antioxidants are really important for breaking down free radicals in your body. Now, free radicals are the things that cause aging. They cause illness, things like that, inflammation in your body, okay? They occur because of environmental toxins, because of the pesticides on our foods that we eat, and illnesses and things like that. Fair enough? Okay, so this stick right here contains the most highly touted antioxidants in the world, mangosteen being number one. And I told you that mangosteen is the go-to fruit or medicine. You've heard was it Hippocrates who said, let food be thy medicine? It's true. For centuries, we allowed food to be our medicine, and it worked. Why did we get away from that? Because there was a lot of money in pharmaceuticals, right? So letting food be thy medicine, right here, your foods are going to be mangosteen, elderberry, ding, 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 acai, not ginkgo biloba, grapeseed extract, bilberry, cranberry, and astragalus root. Now, these things have been known to help with inflammation. And I'm gonna tell you a quick story. So my mom's partner, she has horrible arthritis. She used to jump out of helicopters in the military, and she was actually a prisoner of war and treated horribly. Anyways, she's 64, 65 now. Okay, Miss Carol could not go up and down stairs. Her arthritis is so bad. She used to be a professional weightlifter as well. But her joints are so bad because of the inflammation from all of those years of injuries. And she told me, she's like, Maria, I'm in so much pain. I said, okay, Miss Carol, if I gave you some of these, would you try them and let me know? She's like, yeah. And honestly, I wasn't expecting it to do anything because this is when I first started. So she tried them. And after 4 days of consistent use, I kid you not, she was walking up and down the stairs with no limp and no energy, with no limp and no aggravated injuries, okay? Now, fast forward 2 weeks, she calls me and she goes, Maria, you will never guess what. And I said, what? She said, I went for a run today. I was like, you couldn't walk up and down the stairs 2 weeks ago and you went for a run? And she went for a run. And it is because of the Koryo. I will also tell you that my family gets sick every year in October and every year in February and the first week of May. We have had no illnesses in our family. We drink this every single day. I like to drink it as a hot tea. I put half a stick in a coffee mug and it tastes like Teavana tea to me. It's delicious. Or you can go ahead and add it just to a water bottle. The other thing I like about these sticks is you can mix and match them. So if you want to say, let's say you wanted to do core and go, you can mix the 2 sticks and get your immune booster and get your energy at the same time. This stick right here is one that I truly believe everybody should be on. Jenna Montague just jumped on, and I will tell you that she has been using this and it has changed her life too. There's also other people. I know there's somebody on here, and I don't want to mention names because of medical situation, but she was diabetic. And when the company first started, her blood sugar was very high. I want to say that it was reading consistently in the 160s fasting, and she couldn't get it down. After using this for 2 weeks, she messaged me and said, Maria, you won't believe it. Nothing has changed in my diet or in my day, except I started drinking Koryo. My blood sugar consistently is in the 120s. Still too high, but it dropped 40 points. I mean, how crazy is that? You guys, this is letting food be thy medicine. These are the gifts that God has given us, and they're right here in this stick. One of the things I like about this is there's no fillers. It's literally just all of those fruits. It also has 20% of your vitamin D levels, and we know that most Americans are deficient in vitamin D as well. So there you go, Koryo. You definitely want to check this one out. All right, we're moving on to the next one. The next one is my second favorite, and it is Go, okay? Go is my natural energy source. Now, I took some notes. Okay, so Go has yerba mate, which stimulates the brain and the heart and muscles as well. It also has guarana, which is used traditionally in traditional medicine for weight loss, for athletic performance, and as an aphrodisiac, just in case. Happy Sunday morning to you, right? Okay, so those are the things there. Also, the energy source in it, the caffeine, is yerba mate. Now, what is different from yerba mate? I'm just double checking. Yep, yerba mate. What's different from yerba mate and coffee or regular caffeine? Yerba mate in a single bean has 4 times the caffeine of a cup of coffee. Now that said, do not worry. In one of these sticks, there is as much caffeine as 1 cup of coffee. That's exactly what's in it. All right, but the reason why we use yerba mate is because it has a slower half-life, which means when you get your energy, it doesn't crash down, it slowly declines. In fact, that's exactly the reason why it gives you sustained energy. It's because of that lower and slower half-life. This has a raspberry flavor. It is our top-selling flavor and top-selling drink because of the fact that it doesn't give you jitters. It doesn't make you energized. It makes you feel like you, so that you can continue on your day not feeling artificially heightened, but just feeling good. My kids tell me, like, Mom, did you drink your Go yet? Because you're kind of not nice. And then I'll drink my Go and then I'm happy again. So this is Go. It's amazing. 100% of your B12, 100% of your B6, also loaded with electrolytes. For anyone here who's a runner or an endurance athlete, Noon is one of the products that a lot of people use. It's really fizzy. None of these sticks are fizzy, by the way. They're totally flat, but Noon is really fizzy. This has very similar makeup to Noon in terms of electrolytes, just way less sodium, okay? So that is Go. I definitely recommend giving this one a go. I did that. Okay, now, the next one, this is the one you really want to check out. This one right here is Smart, and it has, let me pull up my notes. Okay, this one has the most science behind it and is crazy impressive. If you know anybody who's like borderline ADD, anybody who says, oh my gosh, my kid just fidgets all day long, or I don't want to put them on medicine, or you know somebody whose brain isn't quite as sharp as it once was, or maybe you work in an office like my husband. This is his drink of choice, and he puts nothing in his body, mind you. But maybe you work in an office and you work with spreadsheets or you work with numbers. And you know how sometimes by like 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it all just starts looking the same, and you're looking at the same problem for like an hour and you accomplish nothing? That's when Smart is crucial, okay? It is a brain boost. The ingredients in it, L-theanine, I'm looking at my notes because I don't want to mess it up. L-theanine, which is known to help with sustained attention and suppression of distraction. Okay. It's also been shown to increase test performance in teenagers. Okay. Bacopa monnieri, ginkgo biloba, and ginseng are known to enhance cognitive function. And then the most important one, the one that's like you need to go research this, is huperzine A. Now, huperzine A is the leading Alzheimer's medication. Yeah, an herb is the leading medication in China. Now, the research on huperzine A shows that it increases memory by 12 to 25% in Alzheimer's and pre-dementia patients. That's cool, isn't it? Now, the question any intelligent person will ask will be like, yeah, but how much huperzine A? The exact same amount that's in one of these sticks, which means each time you're using these sticks, you're helping to increase your memory, help to stimulate your brain, and you're doing yourself a huge favor. Okay, I feel ethically responsible for getting this into people's hands. I made sure my dad got on it. He's 81, and like, it's not worth it. I mean, if you're gonna sit there and drink Diet Lipton iced tea, blah, nasty, you might as well be dumping this into water and enjoying it. Getting more hydrated and reaping the benefits. Pretty cool, right? I'm happy to answer any questions on any of these, by the way, share with you the literature or anything you want. I love this stuff. Like, this is awesome. Okay, flavor of this is a pineapple flavor. If you're allergic to pineapple, probably can't have it because all of our products are naturally flavored. There are no artificial flavors or colors in them. It also has unrefined cane sugar, still only 10 calories, and it is sweetened slightly with stevia. Again, if stevia is not your thing, because of the flavor, just know that it's very light. There is no aftertaste, and that's what people really are impressed by. There's also, on all these products, a empty box guarantee. So if it's your first time purchasing any of these sticks, you place your order, our company will guarantee that if you don't like it, we'll send you your money back. How cool is that? That's pretty amazing. On top of that, there's an 80% reorder rate. So what does that mean to you? To me, it means people really like these. They really do work. All right, so these three right here, Smart, Core, and Go, these are the ones that my family uses the most. They're awesome. Okay, moving on to the next one is Soul. Okay, so Soul, like I said, doctors' hands are tied, okay? The leading prescription, the most prescribed medicine in this country is a medicine for depression and mood disorders because doctors don't know what else to do. And what I hate about it is that once you get on one of those medications, it seems like they're constantly having to fidget with it. Or you're having some other issue and they're having to prescribe something else to you because that medicine caused a problem. And then the next medicine causes a problem. And next thing you know, you have all these pill bottles all over your house because you were in a bad mood or you had anxiety or you had depression. And now you have a bigger problem. Isn't it sad? But right here is a natural solution to help with that. Now, I'm not going to tell you if you are on your medications, do not go off of them. I'm not here to tell you that. I'm not a doctor. I'm not trained in that. But I will tell you that the natural herbs in here will and can and will help you with your mood. So let's talk about what's in them. All right. Ginkgo biloba, yerba mate, elderberry, and guarana. Okay, those are your main ingredients. Natural caffeine of 7 milligrams, which means it's less than a quarter of a cup of coffee. My gosh, I think it's like a tenth of a cup of coffee or less. And vitamin C as well. This tastes like sunshine in a glass. It is delicious. I love mixing it with my Go, especially as a mom when I need energy and tolerance and patience. This helps. Okay, so ginkgo biloba, which is in here, is actually one of the oldest herbal medicines used in this world. It's been used for over 200, I want to say over 200 years, but that doesn't make sense. It's even longer than that. It's been used for a long, long time. And it has been shown to help with mood disturbances. Okay, the other ingredient in here, which is really cool, is L-theanine. Now, L-theanine isn't naturally in here, or it's naturally in here, but you won't see it on the ingredient label. And that's because L-theanine is naturally derived from green tea, which is in here, okay? Now, L-theanine combats symptoms of depression. But wait, where's my other one? I had a note. Oh, that's in the next one. You just wait, this is fun. Okay, but anyway, some stories about this one right here. So lots of people with anxiety, lots of people with just extreme stress. This really helps. My son, and I do not drink this one on a normal basis because I'm a pretty happy person. I'm pretty fortunate. Exercise is my drug of choice. However, when my son had surgery, he was 11 months old last November, and he had to have urological surgery, and it was really stressful to take your baby, have them put him under, and you're sitting there helpless, right? I was really stressed out, and so I actually was like, I'm gonna try Sol, and I'm gonna see. And I kid you not, within 5 minutes, I was calm. And that's another thing I like about these products, is that all of these products, our company guarantees that everybody will feel something within 1 hour. Most people within 15 minutes or less. Isn't that crazy? You're not waiting for weeks. You're not waiting for months to see results. You're waiting for an hour. That's neat. Now, there might not be like the biggest results, but you're gonna have some kind of subtle results at bare minimum, okay? All right, now go. You're gonna have results pretty quick and you're gonna be thankful for it, let me tell you what. All right, last one is trim. Like I told you before, trim is not going to make you lose weight. If anyone tells you they have an answer for you to lose weight and it doesn't include exercise or nutrition, you need to walk away. But trim, if you are exercising or being physically active and you're eating a healthy diet with moderate caloric intake, making sure, you know, I'm not going into a nutrition lesson here, but making sure that you're getting adequate calories and you're also getting adequate nutrients, you're gonna start to lose weight. Now trim, what does this do then and why do we have it? Trim is a natural appetite suppressant, okay? It has oligonol in it, which is naturally occurring. It is reputed for weight loss and for slowing the aging process. It actually comes from lychees, they're really good fruit, by the way. Lychees, which is the sister fruit of mangosteen, which is the fruit here in our Koryo, okay? Now, one that I really love is theobromine. Okay, now what is theobromine? You're like, seriously? Theobromine comes from the cacao bean. Okay, you guys like cacao, cocoa, okay, cacao bean. And it has been shown to boost mood. What chocolate does not boost mood, right? So as you are sitting there and you are like eating mindlessly and you're kind of agitated, is normally when I'm eating mindlessly, you drink a trim and it naturally calms your appetite. It boosts your mood so that you don't feel like you need to eat anymore. And that's where the appetite suppressant comes in. Isn't that crazy? Anyways, that's trim. It's a strawberry kiwi flavor. Now, all of these sticks can be mixed and matched, like I said. You can also dump them into a smoothie. People like dumping them into Greek yogurt. I just drink mine straight up. Either I drink it hot or I drink it cold. Simple as that. Okay, do you know how much water you're supposed to be drinking in a day? Most people are like 8 glasses, 64 ounces. It's really not enough. If you're just laying around doing nothing, 8 glasses of water might be enough. But if you're out, you're sweating it all, you should be getting closer to half of your body weight, between half your body weight and a gallon of water a day. That's what, 120-ish, 124 ounces? So these here help to make that really easy. All right, you guys, let's talk pricing really fast. There's always the option to just purchase a box of sticks. There's 30 sticks in a box, cost is $45. However, reach out to your consultant. She might be able to help you mix and match. I'm not sure. I know that I can mix and match because I have them all. However, there's also the option to become a wholesale buyer. Now, wholesale buying is really, really cool because as a wholesale buyer, you get the benefit of wholesale versus retail pricing for life. How cool is that? So there's a one-time fee of $29.95, and then your box of sticks costs you $40. You save $5. So basically, if you're gonna go through a box a month, you're gonna save money on that deal, right? There's never any auto ship. There's never a minimum sales purchase. Basically, if you make one purchase every year, you can continue to be a wholesale buyer for life. So you guys, these are my sticks. They're pretty stinking amazing. I love them, and I'm confident you will too. I'm gonna go ahead and post an album. That album will have all the information about every single stick. Please feel free to message me. Please feel free to comment, and I will answer all the questions that you could possibly have. You guys have a great day. Oh, and by the way, anybody who places an order today, you can go through the albums and learn about beauty, learn about the gut health, learn about the sticks as well. But anyone who places an order today will be entered in a drawing to get a free box of sticks. Pretty cool. Have an awesome day, guys. Reach out to the person who invited you to this group and let them know what you're most interested in trying. Bye, guys.